All right, we're back. Circling Back podcast coming to you live from the Lodge, presented by Vizzy Hard Seltzer, the only hard seltzer with vitamin C and superfruit acerola. My name's Will DeFries. To my left, David, that boy, Ruff.
I need to ask you guys, have you taken the necessary steps to prepare for inflation?
What would those steps be?
Like such as considered taking the bus, not buying in bulk, maybe trying lentils instead of meat. Because inflation stings most if you earn less than 300K.
Lentils? What does that mean? What's a lentil?
Never had like a lentil soup or anything like that?
What's in lentil soup, though?
Lentils.
Yeah, lentils.
Which is what?
Lentils.
Which is what? And why? And how's it a meat replacement?
I couldn't tell you exactly what a lentil is, but I could point it out.
What if I told you it's a legume?
Yeah, legume makes sense.
Legume.
They're these little tiny discs. They look like little frisbees, and they make soup out of them.
It's funny because I asked that question, and y'all looked at me like I was an idiot, but y'all didn't know the answer either. Dave had to Google it.
No, I didn't. I was pulling up the story.
Uh-huh.
I think I've actually tweeted recently about lentil soup. Are you ready? Are you ready to eat your words like you're eating your lentil soup?
What's a lentil? That's how you sound when you ask, I have to tell you.
I guess I didn't.
Wow.
I could have sworn I tweeted about a lentil
Wow, dude,
soup.
how about you
recently.
stop lying to the listeners?
Wait. Somebody had a lentil tweet. That seems like either you or Duda.
I feel like I got
We
made
all
fun
eat
of.
lentils.
I do like a
You
good
deleted
lentil
it.
soup every once in a while. I'm not ashamed to have a vegetable soup that's just packed with lentils.
They're high in fiber and complex carbohydrates, while low in fat and calories. Their high protein content makes lentils a perfect option for those looking to boost their protein intake. That's
There
all
it
off
is.
the dome. Freestyle King.
Protein. Now we're getting somewhere. I was wondering why they suggested that in lieu of meat.
Dylan, I just want to say, last note here from the Bloomberg opinion tweet. Nobody said this would be fun.
You're probably on that jackfruit train, aren't you? What's up with that stuff? That's so weird looking.
Have you ever had it?
That's a new
No.
Netflix original. It's a new spy thriller, Jackfruit.
They used to call Dave jackfruit because he was jacking.
Yeah.
Have you had it?
And I used to
I've only
smoke
had it
weed out of
once,
an
and I
apple.
had it was I'll admit that
Smoking weed.
I was intoxicated when I tried it, but I remember thinking, okay, I get it. I get how you could eat this instead of meat.
Is that the one you see on TikTok where people are just like breaking it up?
Yeah, it
apart?
looks like pulled pork.
Looks disgusting.
Wait,
it's
you
just
got all
weird.
fucked up and ate lentils?
Yeah, we were camping in Michigan,
Jackfruit.
and
Jackfruit.
one of my buddies, now wives, does not eat meat, and so we got some jackfruit so we could make some tacos out of it. And I was like, you know what? I think it's time.
I prefer Jeff fruit. You know, because Jack's like a first name of a guy.
Yeah, it's also a verb.
Like Stuart fruit. It is a verb. Yeah.
I like monk fruit.
That's monks grow that, right?
Yeah, in their monasteries when they're like levitating. Yeah.
Ooh,
You
be
like
careful,
the,
Dave, be
the
careful.
baby version the best.
We got a
you?
review today on this podcast about singing, Dave. So be careful
About
with your
singing
singing.
Dave?
Yeah.
About how Dave should stop and Dylan should be the only one singing.
This is we got a review that says it's from Randy Fan Club President.
Hey, that screen is
Oh,
really.
I'm sure this person's really
It
cool.
says
really
all
crushing it
caps,
right now.
please stop singing. And then it says, please stop singing. It is so annoying and terrible. I will change this to a good review when y'all stop singing. So in tribute to Randy Fan Club President, I'm going to do something special for him, okay? Please stop singing. It is so annoying and terrible. I will change this to a good review when you stop singing.
What tune is that?
Please
Man,
stop
Whatever
singing.
the opposite of tone deaf is, that's what you are. That was beautiful.
Thank you. Thank
People
you.
were pointing out the other day that the song that you thought was "Careless Whisper" that you were humming was a different song.
Yeah, I don't really care.
To be honest, I didn't notice what song that was.
Yeah, I'll be honest.
I
Like
don't give a
I don't really
shit.
have any. I have no musical talent at all.
I like
so-
a dope sax. That was the point of everything I was doing there.
See, that kind of got lost in it because you kind of just.
Du-du-du-du-du-du.
I thought that review was gonna single me out. But
No,
all
no,
of
you're
us.
good. All
the
of
whole
us.
squad's getting it.
Yeah.
I think it's because this person was probably on board and it was just me that was singing. Then you guys started singing a bunch and it probably just threw this person way off their game.
What I don't get the. I feel like you're not understanding this. That inflation stings most if you earn less than 300K, and there are some things you can do to deal with that.
What if I started a podcast?
Don't buy in bulk.
What if I started a podcast?
Stop buying in
And I
bulk.
was the only one on there, and I just sang for the people. Just an
That wouldn't be a
hour,
podcast.
That's
That would
a
be an
CD.
album.
an
Yeah.
hour of me singing.
That's your mixtape.
Yeah, you'd be a recording artist.
No, but
at
it's
that
like
point.
I'm just doing covers. Like nothing original. No one wants that. I'm just covering.
You remember when I
and
dropped
it's
that
dope.
mixtape and they were calling it Vic's tape because they're like, dude, this is sick.
Wow.
Although they call it. Never mind. I was trying to do a Michael Vick joke, but there was nothing.
Go ahead,
there.
dude. Dog abuse.
Oh,
Continue
wow.
on.
Wow.
Has it been long enough?
It's terrible. Reminds me of that tragedy.
It's never been long enough, man.
Okay.
See what he did to those
More on
dogs?
that later.
Not really. Tried to avoid those photos at all costs.
You don't want to know, man.
Dylan Shivery, ladies and gentlemen.
I took a shower this morning before the pod. I think it's the first time I've ever done that at Wash Media.
Don't you frequently work out before
I-
the pod?
Yeah.
You
I
come in
don't-
here after.
Yeah.
I don't
come in here
understand.
stinky.
I don't understand how you don't shower every morning.
I come in here stinky. Well, I'm an evening showerer.
It's,
I didn't want to say anything, but it has smelled in here, and I just assumed it was like, no offense, hungover Randy.
Yeah.
I don't smell. Will even
It's-
commented the other day about how I don't smell. Remember?
I don't remember doing that. I said
were
actually.
like,
I think
"Wow,
I
you
said
don't
you
smell."
smelled like swagger,
You're like, wow, you don't smell.
not actual swagger.
I told you
smell
I
like
just
the
worked out.
Deodorant swagger,
March Madness Randy's really been on one. I'm worried about him.
dude. He did a horns down emoji last night.
And
He's
that was-
doubled up on
that
the
was real
Purdue
cute,
logos.
Randy.
What did he do? He did one of
Celebrating a win
these?
over a very average
he did.
team.
He did the emoji, but then he turned it upside down because he's a fucking bad boy. Because his Boilermakers beat the Texas Longhorns of Austin, Texas.
I think they shot 40 more free throws than Texas.
I saw a lot of people complaining about that, but as someone who didn't watch the game, don't care.
No, dude, save that take for too much dip. I need you on there to break it down.
Yeah, if they had made like 10 more free throws, Texas, like it'd be a whole different game.
That's a great point.
Yeah, thank you.
hmm Yeah.
Did you intro Dylan?
Yeah,
Yeah.
tried to.
I did the shower thing when he introed me. I talked about the shower I took.
I've never understood you people who shower at night and think you don't need it in the morning.
Do you even shower at night?
I do shower at night. So typically I'll work out and then like early evening, 4-ish. Is that evening, day, midday?
Late
I
afternoon.
will walk the dog, Stella. I'll get all sweaty again. You know, so I'm just a one shower a day person.
Okay, I took 3 yesterday.
It's water efficient.
You took 3.
I took one before I went and played golf. I took one after I played golf as I was quite sweaty, and then I took one with Fritz when he needed to get rinsed off
that's-
late at night.
Not water efficient. That's the opposite of what he does.
3 showers.
Yeah, you know how it is. They keep making new water, so you don't have to worry about it.
No, that's
Water.
the thing that no, they're not making new water.
No, dude.
Would they take 2 hydrogen atoms, oxygen, H2O? Yeah.
Hey,
2 hydrogen, 1 oxygen.
given the fact that we're about to get like thunderstorms today, it's probably best to get your shower in now because I'm sure the water is going to shut down for like 4 days or
Yeah.
some shit.
I love being on a boil notice in a major city.
Anytime the weather does anything abnormal, not even abnormal, just a little different.
I
The
heard
city, man.
I heard they might be putting us on a boil notice because we're absolutely cooking in the stew.
Damn.
Uh-huh.
Like just us though.
Maybe.
Only we have to boil water because we're cooking in the stew.
I
Does
don't know,
that go to Brett too?
we could tell the people on the other side too. Be like in the office over.
Like, hey, just so y'all know, you might want to boil your water today. We're absolutely cooking
Yeah.
over here.
Not only are we sick with it, but we are also absolutely cooking.
Yeah.
Damn.
Dylan didn't even boil the water in the first place.
No.
You're disgusting.
Whipping at work right here.
Dude, I
Am
got it.
cooking up. Ask me what I'm cooking.
What are you cooking, man?
Lentils.
I knew you were gonna say that. Lentil soup, dog. The fact that I don't have any lentil content on my timeline is a problem.
Dude,
I'm
You gotta fix that.
gonna change that today.
Are you sure?
What if I
That
got a
does
lentil
sound
tweet
like a
off first?
thing.
Search Duda while I do some announcements and see if he did any. Some big announcements. Obviously, today's Bit Madness. Very exciting. Tomorrow, we are doing Randy's Game Show. No idea what it's going to entail this month, but I'm very excited for it. We also have a video coming out. If you go over to youtube.com/washedmedia, again, youtube.com/washedmedia, like and subscribe. We got a long video coming out tomorrow of something we did recently.
I got a lot of
gonna
fun
be
while
good.
watching it. I'll just say that.
That makes sense. Makes sense.
The,
And,
boy- the boys were striping it.
As you guys know, our voicemail hotline was down this last week, but
It's back up.
we fixed it, baby. 888-618-4422. Again, 888-618-4422. Get in, get out, be tactical.
Wow, it looks like there's some lentil content on the TL already.
Damn, is Dave putting lentil content out there?
Damn, Will's just gonna swagger jack somebody if he tweets about lentils.
Ooh, I like swagger jacking. Okay, so we got some new reviews. If you want to leave
That's
a
a
review
bad
for us, we'll
tweet.
probably read it on a Monday.
It's a terrible tweet.
Someone said, you guys following? You following me? 3 guys going off that bing bong, absolutely crushing everything from niche references to Friday listener voicemails that come out on Thursday on Friday. 5 out of 5.
Okay.
Joe Mama 24 said the only podcast that can go from Stone Cold Steve Austin to Sharts.
We talk about sharts?
Probably. At some point.
I don't remember shart talk. I've sharted.
Yeah, we read.
It's been a few years
we
though.
read that story.
No, that wasn't a shart. That was a full release.
That was full on lentil soup.
That was full on lentil soup in my pants. My pantalones.
That was Campbell's.
Mm-hmm. Like
So-
Cole.
You want this last review? Started listening because my girlfriend Casey is a huge fan. She even wears her t-shirt non-ironically and dragged me to a Dallas meetup once where I met Dylan and Dave. I eventually gave it a listen. This is one of those podcasts where you have to listen to 3+ episodes to understand the dynamic between the 3 guys, and then I promise you it's hilarious. My husband had the same experience, and we now listen to it in the car rides together and laugh the whole way.
Let's friggin' go.
Yeah, that's a good review.
That's a fantastic story.
That's a good review. That she really explained what we're
Yeah.
about here.
It's like, this is how I became a listener. I love that.
I love a good origin story.
Do people wear our merchandise ironically? Back to her.
Probably.
Like, yeah, look, this is podcast. Like, they're all right, but like, you know, and what's the deal?
I don't know. I usually iron my clothes before I wear them.
Ironically. Okay.
Reminds me of that scandal. Iran Contra.
Same.
Plagued the
What about
Reagan
you, Dylan? Does it
administration.
remind you of that?
Used to play that video game Contra.
Contra was
It was
dope.
a good game.
No, I only listen to Vampire Weekends Contra.
Did you see that guy left Arcade Fire?
Why was he getting roasted? Everybody was
don't-
just making fun of him.
I don't know. I don't know much about Arcade Fire. I just saw that tweet and I was just like, okay.
Sounds like he got Arcade fired.
Well, he's laid off. Then.
Inflation. It's hard to pay your band members.
It stings. No one said this would be easy.
Let's recap this weekend in fun presented by
Hey.
10,000. Yeah, we work out. You know what it is. We got that cake. Dylan's absolutely filling out his shirts lately. I don't know what you're doing in the gym, but you're just looking
I'm
huge.
getting too beefy, honestly.
And because you guys know we work out, you know that our favorite stuff to work out in is obviously 10,000. 10,000 is the company that I not only support with our promo code, but I've actually bought things full price from them because I don't care. Because I stand behind them. 10,000 makes the highest quality, best fitting, and most comfortable training shorts I have ever worn. I wore a pair of 10,000 shorts all day yesterday.
Oh my gosh. I'm really big on their shirts. I know everyone likes to talk about their shorts and how dope they are. And to be fair, they are mega dope. Their shirts are equally dope.
Their long sleeve,
Are incredible.
versatile shirt, like, are you
They're
kidding me?
incredible.
Are
They're
you
so
kidding me?
comfortable. They're so comfortable. Tech material. They're just great.
I'm going to save the meat of this comment for this weekend in fun, but I did this morning go to the gym in my 10,000 shorts. And I found a little pocket inside of like the pocket that I didn't even know existed.
Did you shower afterward?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to be the
Of
smelly
course
guy.
you
We
did.
can't have 2 smelly guys in here.
Yeah, I can't be in a smelly sandwich.
I'll be the smelly guy. I don't care.
You are the smelly guy, so clear that you don't care.
Good.
Which is crazy because 10,000 stuff is remarkably breathable.
It is.
Which is why I don't.
Maybe
really
that's why
smell.
you don't smell that bad.
We know when you haven't
Everything
been
about that,
wearing
you freaking dumb dumb.
Their most popular short, yeah, it's the interval short. It's the most versatile style that they have, and it's perfect for gym days, spinning, short runs, hit workouts, and backyard workouts. Maybe you could even go to a swing academy in your garage with them.
Yeah, assuming you have room in your garage from all the beer cans and other stuff.
It's facts. In addition to the interval short, they also make gear specific to other types of training, from running to Olympic lifting to boxing, so you can find a short for all the ways that you train. And they believe in being better than yesterday, a stoic dedication to continuous improvement and not overnight success. They have a team of over 200 athletes test their gear to ensure the perfect design, fabric, trims, and fit. And guess what? Yeah, free shipping, free returns, lifetime guarantee. If that doesn't tell you all you need to know, I don't know what does. They will guarantee it for a lifetime.
Yeah, they're standing behind their product.
Some people wait a lifetime for a guarantee like this.
Or for some shorts like this.
That's facts. 10,000 is offering our listeners 15% off of your purchase. Go to 10,000.cc/circling to receive 15% off your purchase. That's 10,000.cc/circling for 15% off of your purchase. Dylan, what'd you get into this weekend?
Wow, thank you for asking, Will. It was a big weekend, man, especially for our friend Klein. But Friday, we played a little golf. Didn't play particularly well, but we had a good time. It was fun.
Our caddy liked us at least.
Our caddy was just kind of a low-key, kind of a jerk. For caddy, that is. Just made some snide comments.
No, we only had one caddy.
Yeah, we didn't each have a caddy. That'd be weird.
But he was a for caddy.
4?
Anyway.
Emphasis on 4, right?
We
were hitting the ball.
I can't hit the ball.
No, really, I played pretty
I hate
poorly, but
myself.
still had
I
fun.
do too. I hate you and me.
Snack cut was closed. Didn't like that. That was really unfortunate.
Okay,
we were still
let's
eating
not-
good. More on that in a little bit.
Oh my god. Those
I didn't
beef
have
rib
one.
tacos are
I didn't
just
have
sitting
one.
here.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Friday night, kind of a low-key night. Didn't step out.
You watched Loki?
Saturday.
Shower?
Oh, I guess we did do dinner. Oh wait, here's what happened. We went to go get some tacos and some margs, and so I mentioned it was a big weekend for our friend Klein. He got engaged. Let me be the first to congratulate Klein on being engaged. That was a huge weekend for Klein. I was a very integral part of that engagement, by the way, that proposal. I basically put the ring on her finger for Klein, like I was right there with him.
Really?
He used me to throw her off the trail.
I can't believe you chose you.
Yeah, I did. I put on an absolute show with that phone call. You were there.
You did fine.
I did great. I crushed it.
Like, oh, Klein, I'm such an idiot.
Yeah,
Whatever.
yeah.
You did a good job of throwing off the
I
the
crushed
scent that
it.
something was up, but it sounds like she knew anyway.
I got an email from the academy. They're like, we heard about what you did, and we want to just follow up on it, and wondering if you got it on.
So they're really
camera.
the academy's giving out awards for phone calls now.
Well, it was the
That's
acting.
cool.
It was the acting I did. Yeah,
You should get an agent.
yeah. So Klein got engaged Friday night. Saturday we got to celebrate with them. We went to Matzo Rancho. I had about 4 tortillas before the food came, in the form of chips.
Dave's the full tortilla guy.
Dave didn't even eat his meal. I'll let him explain.
He's right.
But yeah, it was
You were there.
it was an absolute scene
It was
on
a good
Saturday.
It was a good Austin weekend.
It was a good Austin weekend. And then Sunday, Parks got back into town. He's been in California for like 6 days. It was great to see him. I missed him. And yeah, it was a good little Sunday. That's about it, guys.
What did D-Man get into?
Thanks for asking, Will. Friday. Oh yeah, we did play golf. Can I just talk about the round?
Sure.
I'm still searching for the club face. It's not going well. James gave me a tip, our caddy. I told him, hey, if there's something you're noticing, I was like, I'm not going to be offended. Just tell me. It doesn't bother me if you give me a tip. So he did. And I did hit the ball better on the back nine, which didn't prevent me from shooting 100. And I was just fed up with how I played. I was pretty disgusted. Although, all in all, that was one of the best rounds I've ever had out there as far as like fun factor, which just because of the weather. I feel like every time we play out there, the weather, there's something going on.
Oh, it can either be, I mean, every time I've been out there, it's either been excruciatingly hot.
Misting,
Yeah.
something weird. But it was perfect. There was a breeze. It was a little brisk, but that wasn't terrible. It didn't make it unplayable or anything. Friday night, I didn't do anything except I think we watched Guardians. I finished both Guardians of the Galaxy this weekend. As you guys are aware, Randy, I am on a Marvel journey. I'm watching all of the Marvel movies in chronological order. I'm having a great time. Guardians might be my favorite part of the whole thing thus far. It's very fun.
So as that being the only Marvel movie I've seen, I feel like I'm pretty good.
Oh, so
I've
Alyssa,
been at the top of the mountain.
You got to watch the first Iron Man.
that's a great one.
It's very good.
Is it like about like a guy getting ready to go out before like a boys' dinner?
In ironing his shirt.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's not.
Oh, okay.
But that would be a great story.
That's just that awkward moment.
right.
Well, the thing about this crew is that they guard the galaxy.
Yeah.
It's pretty wild, man.
Yeah.
Didn't know Bradley Cooper voiced Rocket, the raccoon-ish thing. Little fun fact. In fact, they got big names in that thing that I didn't know. I got Kurt Russell. There's a Sylvester Stallone cameo. Like,
Hey,
do him talking to the Guardians about getting a reservation next week at a very high-end restaurant on Mars.
hey, I need to get a two-top for me and my girl.
A two-top.
It's our anniversary. Can you have a bottle of champagne waiting for us there?
Who does Groot? Is it
Her
Vin
name's
Diesel?
Adrian.
It is Vin Diesel,
Is it?
isn't it?
Is that the best job in
Family.
Hollywood?
Best voice work ever.
Family.
Best job in Hollywood, saying I am Groot
Dude.
and just getting paid.
Hey,
Not
what
to
are my lines today? Well, it's I am Groot again.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to spoil this. Second Guardians, you get Baby Groot. Baby Groot, like,
Baby
has,
Groot.
It's cute.
has me
like
straight
that
up like,
baby
like,
Groot.
Like a little root.
makes me like, yeah. I'm like, oh, dude, my Rhodes does that. My son does that. He's not a tree, of course. He's a human
I was
being.
gonna say, I thought you had a human son.
Saturday was a lot of basketball, March Madness. We'll talk about brackets on Too Much Dip. We'll see how we're doing. We'll see how our teams are doing. I bet not good.
Not great.
Well, maybe Will's doing okay.
I'm in last place in my 120 person bracket challenge.
Very cool.
Yeah, and
Is
I
that the
actually,
one I'm in?
yeah.
How am I doing?
The only people that I'm above are people that didn't fill out their bracket.
Love that.
Yeah, I feel good about it.
Saturday evening was the main event. That was Matt's El Rancho. Baby at Matt's El Rancho. We had 3 babies at Matt's El Rancho.
A lot of beautiful babies.
A lot
there,
of
too.
beautiful babies too.
They were putting on a
Beat you.
clinic. Left. My son was covered in beans, refried beans. Just a total mess. Posted some Instagram photos at DC Ruff on the story. They're gone now. Didn't realize when I posted the second one, my son was holding a knife in his hand. That was not intentional. Didn't realize that until somebody commented, like, is he holding a knife? He was holding a knife. That's why we call that boy Blade.
He keeps that thing on.
Yeah, you got to teach him early how to wield a knife.
Blade Carter is what
Yeah,
they're calling
he'll
him.
stick you too.
Yeah, you're not
It
afraid.
was a butter knife, but he's learning.
I'm not afraid to stab my dad.
Hope he doesn't stab
What?
me.
That's not how that song goes.
Everybody.
Everybody stab your dad.
Come on. Why are people liking my tweet about lentil soup?
Because, dude, lentils go hard.
Let's do some stabbing. Let's do some stabbing in here. I'm sorry. I don't know. I got nothing. No, Saturday night was so great, dude. We went to Matt's, as Dylan mentioned, and Matt's is a Tex-Mex place. So they bring out chips and salsa. You guys are familiar with this,
Wait,
right?
you
You won't
didn't.
believe
Don't
what
tell me.
happens
Don't
next.
tell me what you did. What I think you might have done.
We told you not to go in on the chips and salsa this time.
You know, I was sitting right next to Brittany, your fiance. We were
Fiance.
catching a vibe, as we said we would. And she looked over at one point and she's like, "You should probably slow down. Like this is actually kind of weird what you're doing." And at that point, I was just drinking the salsa out of like our mutual salsa cup. And yeah, by the time my enchiladas with Suiza sauce and double rice in lieu of beans came out, I was already full because I filled up on the chips and salsa.
At
Dude,
one point,
what?
at
And it
one
happens
point,
every time.
I saw Dave at one point grab like a couple of chips, and they're big chips at Matt's,
Half a tortilla.
and he like crushed them up inside like the little salsa bowl,
Mm-hmm.
and he used a spoon, a bit like made like a little chips and salsa soup.
Damn, you put any lentils in there?
No lentils. They don't have any
I was
lentils
like,
in the
David,
back.
what are you doing? Your food's not even here yet. He wouldn't stop.
Yeah, so I basically ate chips and salsa for dinner, which is cool.
That's epic.
Yeah. You know me, man. Then yesterday I went and hit golf balls at Grey Rock. I'm still very disgusted with my game. And the guy behind me, this is the only anecdote I'm going to share. I don't do headphones on the range. I'm more of a headphones while I'm chipping and putting guy. So I could hear everything. This guy was talking to himself, and I heard him hit one, and it didn't sound good. It was probably Hosel. And he just goes, "Oh, son of a biscuit."
Yeah.
And I had to turn around. I was like, how old is this dude? He was not old enough to drop a son of a biscuit.
Does he have a son who plays baseball who he refers to as Chili Dog?
Chili dog?
Sounds like the same guy.
Oh, son of a biscuit. I was like, that's so wholesome. Shout out
You
to
can
that
cuss,
guy.
man. It's all right.
Yeah, like we're at the golf course.
Yeah.
And that's that.
I didn't do much different this weekend. So in lieu of doing that, in lieu of talking about my weekend in fun, I'm going to discuss and I'm going to rank the tacos that I had this weekend. As I ate more tacos than anybody listening right now. I ate more tacos than anybody in this room. I had 9 tacos this weekend.
9 tacos.
Counted them up this morning. I had 9 total tacos this weekend. That's a lot of tacos.
A lot of tortillas.
A lot of tortillas, yeah. I don't fill up on chips and salsa. I just fill up on tacos and leave all the chips. I can't even get my hands on the chips and salsa because there's somebody who just keeps on eating it all. You know what I mean?
Like, I'm not your chips and salsa punching bag.
You're right. You're right. Okay. Here, are you guys ready for Will's weekend taco ranking? We're starting with number 4. Okay. I also want to get ahead of this. None of these tacos were bad. All these tacos were very
So
good.
you had 9 tacos, but 4 from 4 different places.
Correct. Yep. Yep.
Okay.
Okay. My number 4 ranking, and this is mainly because of my order. Cisco's Muni Cafe at the Lions Municipal Golf Course. I had 2 Migas tacos. They were very egg heavy, and as you guys know, eggs upset my tum-tum.
What
Right.
time was this?
This was at the turn, so it was about, I would say about 11 a.m. on Sunday morning. Highly recommend getting some bacon on those Migas tacos. Kind of changed the whole dynamic of the thing. Kind of fucked it all up. It was
There's
good.
some thick boys.
Yeah, they don't mess around.
Do you
Yeah.
need 1 or do you need 2?
I did 2. Probably would have been fine with 1, but I also said after I ate 2, I would eat a third.
They have a sneaky good frozen mark there.
Number 3 in the rankings. Okay, ready for this? The TF Original at Taco Flats. It's a hard shell taco, kind of your classic. Got a little chopped up lettuce, some shredded cheese.
Is that the
That's
one that your son picked up and spiked on the table?
He did, yeah. I ended
Yeah.
up getting another one, and it was very good. Also, Lil Bay was kind enough to give me the rest of her taco.
She was,
yeah,
that's
it was-
right.
yeah, she just didn't eat very much of it, and I was still hungry as my son threw my taco on the ground.
Damn, y'all went and got tacos Friday?
Yep.
Cool, man.
Sorry.
That's fine.
It was kind of a last minute thing.
Low key
It
probably
was.
wouldn't have gone.
I didn't think you would.
Yeah.
It was pretty close to bedtime. Number 2 on the Will's Taco rankings, the Tacos al Carbone from Matt's El Rancho.
Wow, number 2 on the ranking.
Yep, number 1 on the ranking was probably the best taco I've had in 2022.
Well, look, can I think about it before you say?
Yeah. It's very blatant.
Is it from T-Dell?
Nope.
Oh,
The taco that I'm referring to is the beef rib tacos from Spanish Oaks Golf
yeah, yeah.
Course.
Oh my God.
I mean, they have a full pitmaster out there who's just chopping it up. And yeah, we tossed a little salsa verde on there, a little fresh cilantro, and
Avocado crema.
some fresh white onion chopped up on there. And I have to say, I was very pleased with their performance. I went back for a second one.
which you didn't need, you later admitted.
I later admitted that maybe I was having a little bit of a meat sweat situation as I had way too much meat in my stomach. But the second one tasted just as good as the first, and I will be getting them again next time I'm out there. That, my friends.
Wow.
That might be my favorite restaurant in town.
Dude, it was so good.
I'm not even a member.
So
I can't
good.
go
That's a
there
cool,
when I want.
That's a cool little hut, or you want to call that thing.
It's
That's how they
vibey.
that's how they do it the hut.
It's vibey.
They got on-demand topos for free.
On demand. I mean, they just have a cooler full of them. You just grab them.
Topo on demand.
That'd be weird if they just had like a bunch of topos chilling on some dude and you just had to grab them off.
On demand.
Oh, on demand.
Yeah.
Okay. That's pretty good.
It's like the
I
nude
might-
sushi.
I might prefer it that way.
Yeah, it's nude sushi, but with topos on some dude.
Dude, sushi. That's
It's
just
hard to balance. Maybe
just
not.
not necessary.
You should do it at Nobu.
Maybe I will.
I'll do it. I'll be the nude.
You guys hear about the spinach salad?
Stop. Is it as good as the one wherever the Coach Beard was staying?
I don't know. Good question.
Emphasis on was. Sorry.
Mhm.
Are you okay after the loss last night? Did you even watch the game?
I did watch the game. It's disappointing, but I mean, Texas is not very good. Really not very good. Pretty average team. I mean, they made it to the round of 32. It's overall a
Most people thought they'd lose that first game.
yeah. I mean, I think overall, I think it's I would beginning of the season. You said your team goes to the round of 32. Like, all right, I'll take it.
Okay. I'll take it.
Texas has not been very good lately, so it's an improvement.
Do you guys want some tea?
Yeah.
Per Dumois, Shawn Mendes in Austin all week shooting a Tommy Hilfiger editorial. Does that interest you?
No,
Yeah,
not a Mendez
Is
guy.
Tommy coming back?
you're not a Mendez guy.
Nah.
He's a hot young lad.
All he does is swagger Jack John Mayer.
Oh, really?
Ooh, is that right?
I don't know. That's my take. I don't know if that take is out there.
Damn.
Is Tommy, would you reintroduce Tommy into your wardrobe? If Shawn Mendes made it cool?
No. It had its time. No one's doing Tommy anymore.
You did Tommy in high school, didn't you? Because I did. For a
I
little
did.
bit.
I had
Ain't no shame in it.
I had one Tommy polo shirt that I wore a couple times, and someone finally was like, you got to stop wearing that. So I did.
I had some jeans that had a giant Tommy patch on the thigh, and I still cringe and wonder what I was thinking.
I had a forest green crew neck Tommy Hilfiger sweatshirt that had the Tommy logo on it, and it was so drippy. Oh my god! I'm on their site now. I think I might just only shop at like Tommy Hilfiger.
They have a good logo, better than the NBC Golf Polo logo.
That was
for sure.
ugly
For sure.
I guess I clicked on the women's new arrivals, not the men's.
It's all right, man.
I don't know. I could cop this slim fit mock neck dress.
Get something for your wife.
Maybe I will. Maybe I will.
They love it when you buy them just random dresses.
Yeah, she
totally
needs
know
a
what
mock
you're doing.
neck dress. You ever,
totally lands.
you guys ever like bought something or signed up for something and like, you maybe got like in like a promo deal kind of thing, and then suddenly you're just getting charged full price like crazy?
He's moving on to this ad.
It's weird that free trials renew without your consent. It's quite annoying actually, and it's actually a business scam out to get you. So don't let greedy corporations pocket your money. Download Truebill and take control of your subscriptions. Dave, you recently saved a lot of money using Truebill.
I did, and I can't give you the specific amount as I never speak of my finances publicly. That being said, there was a number of things that I didn't even know what they were. I had to go look them up. I'm like, what is this? There was some specific podcast I want to listen to, so I downloaded like some other app and I had to pay for it. Very silly on my part. And I've been paying for it for like 6 months. Very dumb. It was only like $4 a month, but still. So there you go. I pulled the curtain back and shared that.
Yeah,
But
dude, chill.
I know.
You're sharing too much.
It's a great service. It emails you if there's like a purchase or a transaction that's uncategorized in case like, hey, something weird's going down. It lets you know. Very helpful.
I like saving money, and I think our backers do too. Truebill is the new app that helps you identify and stop paying for subscriptions you don't need, want, or simply forgot about. And on average, people save up to $720 per year with Truebill. Because companies make subscriptions hard to cancel, Truebill makes it incredibly simple. You just link your accounts, and Truebill will cancel your unwanted subscriptions in just one tap. And your Truebill concierge is there when you need them to cancel unwanted subscriptions, so you don't have to. I don't know what to tell you guys. Go sign up and go save money.
It's almost irresponsible not to have this.
They have over 2 million users. That's a lot. They've
Yeah.
saved them over $100 million. Imagine what you could do with $100 million.
I didn't want to say this, but that was me. They saved me $100 million.
Really?
Yeah.
That's big.
You let your subs get out of control.
Yeah, that was sign up to pretty much
sign
everything.
up for everything. Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing I would say no to.
Well, don't fall for subscription scams. Start canceling today at truebill.com/circling. Go right now, truebill.com/circling. It could save you thousands a year. Truebill.com/circling. It's time, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, dude, my bracket's already busted, bro.
It's the bit madness. Do-do-do-do. Squiddy-dee-dee-doo.
Europe. A final countdown.
Squiddy-dee-doo.
It's the final countdown.
For those of you
When
who are
wasn't
new to the
enough? You got
podcast in the last year, so
double
we
dose.
do every March, we do something called Bit Madness, where we take all of our stupid bits. They get ranked by the listeners, and we go through the bracket and we determine which bit from the last year was the champion. If you have any friends that need a podcast, maybe they started going to the office again and they need something there for their commute, send them today's episode, as today will give them a very, very in-depth knowledge of all the dumb shit that we talk about on a normal basis.
This is kind of a cheat code.
I'm looking at this bracket, and assuming these are all new since last year, I'm starting to think, what if we do too many bits?
No.
It's a lot of bits.
This will allow your friends and or family to skip the necessary loading phase that is required to, I think, completely enjoy this podcast.
What if I could tell you could load all in one place? And that is today's episode.
I got a place for you to load.
Really? Where?
The docs.
Like Google Docs? Dave's trying to dock and load.
Well, like Dockers, like pants?
I'm a logistics guy.
What kind of logistics?
I think we're just confusing
Just like
people
moving
right now.
containers.
Yeah, maybe this isn't the episode. You should send it.
Dave's already started a new bit for the next year.
Today we're doing round
Is it
one.
Too late.
Wednesday we'll probably do round 2, maybe round 3, and then we're gonna combine some and really knock this out this year. Should we just get right into it?
I suppose.
We will go around and we will each vote, and majority wins, 2-1. Maybe that's how El Glizadente won last year. Who knows?
Y'all had some kind of thing, like some kind of handshake agreement, like we're gonna push.
Do you want us
this
to
all the
turn
way
over the
through.
text messages so you can see that we never schemed against you?
If I were to search for Gliz in your text messages, would it pull up any incriminating evidence of you two conspiring?
No,
I'm gonna search Gliz right now,
we
and
don't put stuff. In
I'm gonna
writing.
let Dave tell me.
Oh, the guy that you conspired with? That makes a lot of sense.
Oh, dude, that you spelled that wrong. What is that?
It's all just meme team. Let's start it off.
Boy, that was a tough time for Dylan.
Yeah,
It's just everything.
I would hate for it to happen again this year somehow.
Yeah.
If you're watching, if you want to go watch on YouTube, we have the entire bracket up on the screen so you can see everything that we're doing. But without further ado, let's begin. Number 1, the number 1 overall seed, 1940s Gangster Voices, against the number 16, Drafts and Rankings.
Ooh, that's a.
This is, I mean, there's a reason it's a 1 seed, folks.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a bullet in the head. I'm putting a bullet in the head of the number 16 right
Yeah.
now, if you know what I mean.
Draft rankings, swim with a fish.
Yeah, I might put some concrete on their feet, sink them to the bottom.
Gotta clean up these streets.
This is a blowout. It was never a game. It was over 8 minutes in. Gangster Voices moves on.
Yeah. The starters have been sitting down. They're actually getting cold and wondering if they should play a little bit more just to stay fresh.
The team managers in there getting shots up.
Yeah, they got their dude on the edge of the bench just hucking up threes, hoping he can get something.
The whole crowd.
He's the most popular guy in the gym right now.
Yeah.
He's just launching.
Yep. Every shot that he takes, the entire bench stands up and holds each other back. Drafts and Rankings is just like, I want to go. I don't want to be here anymore.
Oh,
At least they got
mean.
to experience the tournament.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
really cool for that team, but sorry.
Yeah, they're just
that's
hanging on the
something you
rim.
don't think
with-
about.
Yeah.
Maybe they got cool swag bags
Yeah. Maybe they got some free spinach salad at the hotel.
or like a Kendra Scott trinket.
Those are nice.
Hey, never know.
Shout out.
Our next matchup, the number 9 seed, the Masculine Urge versus a number 8 seed, Friday Voicemails on Thursday.
The masculine urge to just vote that one through is just a little much. This time of year is like you look back and like, oh, I forgot about that really funny bit that just kind of went away too soon. Masculine urge is that one for me. This is a sleeper for me.
Feels like a low or a high seed.
Yeah, I agree. The Masculine Urge, I feel like, should be a higher one based on the fact that we got so much coffee content out of it. I mean, that's really where it started, that no one puts cream in their coffee.
Oh yeah, that is kind of a. Yeah, it's a very vital bit to the last few months of this show.
Is that how that started? The creamer thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Masculine Urge to not put cream in your coffee.
Yeah.
Also, Brick put you on Front Street. Absolutely dunked on you.
I dunked on him.
You reverse dunked.
What's in that cup you got in front of you right now?
Bing bong.
And what is there anything in the bing bong?
Of course not.
Are you
This is-
sure?
This is just straight bong.
Are
dog.
you sure?
Yeah. You
Okay.
want to try it
No.
and report back to the?
I've already
class?
had 2 full strength bings today. And I'm bonging right now.
This is that super fantastic.
Ooh, a little preview for the video dropping tomorrow, by the way.
Bing bong. Can we agree that Masculine Urge needs to move on?
Yeah, Friday voicemails on Thursday is more of like a scheduling conflict. They just stuck. So yeah,
Yeah.
No, not that much of a bit, but kind of. But Masculine Urge is maybe a one-off, but a very important one.
I
a
mean,
vital
we
one.
used to record. We always recorded them on Thursdays anyway, and then we just decided, why don't we just release them the day we record them instead of holding them till Friday?
That could sneaky make a run in this tournament.
The Masculine Urge?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm scared. I'm scared of the Masculine
urge
Urge.
to push it all the way to the Final Four.
We got a 5-12 seed, which everyone knows is always dangerous. Reading Wikipedia from memory, I don't know what that's even referring to. I mean, a lot of times Dave is just a book of
Yeah,
knowledge.
he's a fountain of knowledge. This
Fountain
guy.
of Dave.
Fountain of Dave.
And then our number 12 seed, Kiss Fights.
It's bothered me that that's in smaller font.
Yeah,
on
why
this
is Kiss
album.
Fights a little tiny boy?
I hate it. Kiss
mean-
fights. I'm not saying I'm voting for that. I'm thinking out loud.
Kiss fights. That's when you and your friend kiss, but it's kind of an aggressive kiss. Like who can
Right.
out kiss the other until one of them says, "All right, I'm
It's
done."
like I'm
done,"
so
throws
angry
in
at
the
you. I
towel.
don't know whether to hit you or just start kissing on you.
It's kind of how they settled things in the Old West.
I don't know if that's accurate historically.
You know you got in a big scrap when you'd have some other dude's mustache hairs in your mustache.
They'd stand back to back at high noon, and they would take eight paces, turn around, then just face each other and walk up and just settle it like men.
Your homie shows up to the bar. He's got just hickeys all over his neck. It's like, "Yeah, you really got into one last night.
Shit.
Yeah, it's a sign of respect.
Who are you beefing with?
It's kind of a badge of honor.
Disgusting.
It's like, ooh, tell me about that hickey, Dad.
Well,
Yeah, it was from old mean Redbeard down at the Dick Saloon. Came in one day looking for a fight.
Looking for trouble.
And boy, I tell you, he found it. And that was me.
Oh, he left with some.
what
he left with
seed-
some chapped lips.
What seat is the Dick Saloon? I'm wondering.
Yeah.
I'm going to assume that it's pretty high up
Yeah.
there. I think we can be pretty happy with where the Dick Saloon ended up. I don't know why I'm going with it. I don't know what I'm going with here.
You know, there's always a 12-5 upset.
I don't know if this is the one for me.
Yeah, I'm going Wikipedia from memory. I enjoy that one.
I'm gonna put Will on the spot here. I'm gonna go kiss fights.
I'm going with number 5. I know Dave is his brain is
Well,
essentially just
well.
Wikipedia.
Yeah,
It's amazing how you can just come up with knowledge about these things from your memory bank.
I mean, look, I know a lot of things.
We have a number 13 against number 4. You're not that guy, pal. This is number 13 versus number 4, fraternity leave.
When you see these written out, you just wonder, like, what do we do here?
Yeah. Fraternity leave is where we leave so we can go rush a fraternity every year just so we
Yeah.
keep our youth.
It's just keg parties.
Some people
and
do
tailgates.
paternity or maternity leave. Not us.
We do fraternity leave.
We just go through rush.
Or we go dove hunting, one of the two.
But you still get a bid.
You're not that guy, pal. Feels like it was so long ago that I almost feel like it was, they got a bunch of seniors who couldn't make it in the NBA.
I'm surprised fraternity leave made the bracket. It felt like a blip. It was like maybe it was
As a
week.
4 seed,
Maybe
too.
it was a week I was out or something. I don't remember.
You're
but
probably on fraternity
I
leave.
feel like yes, that's probably
Yeah,
right.
you could have
I
been.
feel like we didn't talk about it too much.
you probably just don't remember, man.
Yeah, dude, you were fucked up.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, you were drinking that lentil soup.
Fucking
You
wasted.
remember that?
My buddy Connor's dad, like he's got this lake house. We were out there for like a week straight. It
Oh,
was
the place
sick.
is sick.
It was
Didn't
sick.
Sigma Chi make you butt chug lentils?
Yeah, that's why I didn't go them.
I get it.
Didn't they used to call you the gentle lentil?
Mm-hmm.
It's a-
Because I was just cooking up soup for everybody.
Yeah.
Is Jim Rome commentating the fraternity leave?
Yeah, nice. Okay. Yeah, upset much? Sure. Bracket busted. You're not that guy, pal. Moves on for Dave. It's a 13, upsetting a 4. We got a lot out of it. We had it as a drop on like multiple shows. It was just an all-time video from the pandemic.
You're not that guy, pal.
Legitimately, if you said we did this 2.5 years ago, I would believe it.
Yeah.
But apparently it was this
She
year.
didn't feel that old to me.
What do you got, Dylan? What are you voting for?
You're not that guy, pal.
Okay. You're not that guy, pal. Goes through. I was kind of torn on this one, but I think the right one won. Our next, we got a 3 versus a 14. I'm trying to bust. Or actually, let me just play it for the people at home. Versus Bay's Spaghetti.
It's just an unbelievable soundbite.
Of course, it comes from the Jessica Simpson Jewel collab on her Jewel's seminal hit, "Who Will Save Your Soul."
The actual lyrics are nothing like that.
No, she kind of went off.
Sometimes you got to freestyle.
She's known as a freestyle king or queen.
I've still never had Bay's Spaghetti. I've heard people talking about it. I still don't even know what the recipe is. Is it a secret recipe?
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of leftover spaghetti. If you ever want to bring some in, I would like to have a little cup of it.
The homie
sounds
likes
better.
it too much. I'm saving it for him every time. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm going to feed my son over you. Whole squad eating, though.
It's kind of fucked up that you would,
Doesn't sound like it.
if your son and I were starving, you would feed your son first. Okay. I see where your standing is.
If we're in a pinch so badly that Bay Spaghetti will save you from starving to death, I will probably give you some of Bay Spaghetti.
Does she put any spicy meatballs in there?
There's some meatballs.
Well, I'm going to tell you, I recently had Bay's spaghetti. I know what her secret is.
What?
Lentils?
Just a hint of lentil.
Ooh, just a couple lentil sprinkled. Does she salt bay the lentils in there?
Lentil Bay.
Lentil bay.
What if that's what he was doing to my nachos? Instead of salt, he's like, What if he like contacted me like, no.
What if you leaned in?
That was not salt.
Yeah, hey, I was
These are
listening to
lentils.
I was listening to the recap of Dylan's bachelor party, and I was actually not salting your nachos. I was putting lentils in them.
Have you ever had lentils on your nachos, sir?
I
They're very
haven't.
good.
He's like, that was actually cumin, and I ruined your nachos.
Come in.
You know what it is?
I don't think that's how you say it.
Cumin?
I'm sorry?
What?
Cumin.
I don't know what to vote for here. What are you voting for? Bay spaghetti?
Cumin Bay.
No. I'm trying to bust. I'm trying to come.
Really?
Yeah.
Cumin Bay doesn't work as well. Written out though. I'm going Bay. Ooh. Bay spaghetti was like 2 weeks. It was a great 2 weeks. We had fun with it. Is it the 3 seed's still on the board? You can't argue with that.
Yeah, it's honestly been on the board in here for so long that I think it'd be difficult for me not to vote for it.
I'm going with the 3 seed.
The fact that Dylan's also boxing us out from eating any of the spaghetti is just kind of something that's going to bother me.
I'm going to say this
Sorry,
too.
man.
This is a tied game with 6 minutes left, but at the end of the 3 seed, they just got better players. They
Mhm.
executed down the stretch.
Yeah, they hit some shots. They buckled down. Number 11 versus number 6. Goated and woted at the number 11 versus number 6. It's part of my new blank initiative.
I feel like that's not new. I feel like we've been doing that for like 5 years.
We've had a green initiative here for since the inception.
and I
Yeah.
need to thank you.
That's where we
for-
smoke more weed.
Your
Yeah.
shower schedule is very on board with that.
I'm trying to
One a
offset
day.
Dylan's carbon footprint. Your
Will's-
carbon footprint's looking a little too small lately. Got to get your numbers up.
Will does have a steam shower. It should be noted. That's why he showers so much.
And he takes 3 a day.
I
Well,
get it.
to be fair, I only took 2 yesterday. I didn't take a steam after the golf as I was already feeling kind of dehydrated. So I thought I'd take a cold shower to kind of cool myself off. Kind of bad boy. shit.
Goated Woted was fun. I remember there was some people weren't thrilled about it. And that shouldn't affect your vote, but I'm questioning whether I missed something with that bit. Like, was it a bad bit?
I think we ran too hard with it,
We
as we
Well, that's
usually
kind of
do.
our-
That's
that's
kind of what we do
bit
here.
in and of itself.
Yeah.
Meta bit.
Because Dave just noted that people might not like it. I think I have to go with goated and woted as my people moving on.
He's not afraid to go there. That's the thing about Will.
I'm not afraid to goat there.
That's why they don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
It's goated.
Which one are you voting for, Davey?
I'm gonna put it on you. I'm gonna put the onus on you. I'm going with the 6 seed part of my blank initiative.
Minor upset in the works here, folks. Goated, woted goes through.
You know what? That makes sense because I think you
championed it.
really like that bit.
Yeah, I think you actually came in the day that you heard goated for the first time and you said, I'm going to absolutely wear this out today.
And you did.
That's
to be
usually
fair,
what I
you
do.
followed
Yeah,
through.
that makes sense. Our second to last matchup in the Mizzen and Main side of the bracket, unique investment opportunities, and number 10, that's mid. As you guys know, mid just means that it's subpar or kind of whatever.
I love it. I love that's mid. I do. I'm probably gonna vote for it. Guys,
Why are you looking at me, Dave?
Do you want me to vote?
I don't know.
I'm going with the 7 seed unique investment opportunities because I can.
that's a Dave
It
bit.
makes me laugh.
Yeah, I unfortunately, as much as I do like calling things mid, I do think I have to go with unique investment opportunities.
All right, it's
I'm
going
sorry.
through. That's
I'm
all right.
sorry, Dylan. I don't want to do that to you, but I had to.
That's why we're voting here, folks.
Which, by the way, did one of our employees get swindled while maybe they were in Florida for a wedding and maybe acquired a jet ski? Did
Yeah.
that happen?
Perhaps bought a drunken jet ski.
How do you ship that here? You have to go rent a car and tow it?
Hard to say.
Or can you just drive it down the Gulf?
That's probably what he would have done. Driven it all the way.
Just refueling every
Just
10
hugging
miles?
the shoreline. Yeah.
I no, he didn't need to refuel or he didn't need to stop at any gas station or anything. I heard he just had a beer bong with him and he was just siphoning from other jet skis that were doing the same trip.
Is that really what he did?
Yeah, pretty cool.
It's pretty efficient.
We got
Look, no one said this would be easy, Dylan.
We've got a 15 versus a 2. Classic twist on an old favorite at number 15 and number 2. Dave's Little Whiskey Girl.
That seems like okay. Sorry.
That one
stop.
does
I'm
seem
gonna stop.
older. But I
It
guess
does, but
it's
it
less than a
may-
year old.
Dave's Little Whiskey Girl was never supposed to be a bit.
No, you just
We
you
were
just
sing-
you just
we
very
were once again
conveniently
One
like
of our musical segments.
we were talking about Sally and you immediately then you started singing My Little Whiskey Girl. Not
Toby
about
Keith.
Sally. It just kind of fit. Made sense. So we ran with it.
It's one of Toby Keith's better songs. You got to admit that.
Okay, sure.
I don't know what to vote here.
I'll get mine out of the way. Dave's Little Whiskey Girl.
I'm gonna go classic twist on an old favorite. Will.
Even though this is it's paints my wife in a weird light, but I'm not one to vote against my wife in the first round. So I think I'm gonna have Little Whiskey Girl go through.
Dude, don't put Bay Spaghetti on blast like that. I voted against it. Don't make me look like a bad guy.
Oh, you're gonna hear about this one.
I doubt it.
She doesn't listen.
No, she does.
Another 2 versus 15 seed. Number 2, Dylan Hanging TVs. Now we're down in the Vizzy bracket. Dylan Hanging TVs versus number 15, Raw Meat Experiment. These are two things that I very much enjoy.
This feels like this should be a Final Four matchup.
Dylan hanging TVs is no bit, by the way. Dylan just straight up hangs TVs.
I don't know, but you're not the guy who hangs the thing and then sits on it. Like, unless you're sitting on the hung bracket or whatever they call it on the wall.
Here's the thing about that guy. He weighs about 125 pounds. Dylan weighs about 2 bills at this point.
Did you say 25 pounds?
125. That guy's small. He's a little lad.
There's a lot of TV installers that do that.
Can I hang on his mount?
Yes.
The guy,
because he's goated at it.
The guy who did mine did like a semi pull up on mine.
Did he?
He really did. And I was like, I remember being like, I hit him with that will.
I've been doing push-ups lately with just 2 fingers on the bar.
Why are you doing push-ups on a bar?
I mean pull-ups.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been watching a lot of
the perfect push-up.
I've been watching a lot of free solo lately. Alex Honnold's really inspired me, so I've started training to start doing some free solos.
You know, the perfect push-up was developed by a Navy SEAL.
It's
perfect range of motion.
It's perfect, yeah.
I thought SEALs were gray. I'm voting for Raw Meat Experiment because it's my favorite Instagram account currently going. We got slonkers out of it.
The best memes on the planet. The best niche memes, I should say. I'm going Dylan hanging TVs because he broke his TV.
I did drop a TV.
I forgot you dropped
a very
TV.
costly mistake.
How much though, specifically?
Yeah, what was the damage on that?
I mean, just hop on Amazon and look up what a new TV costs. It was
but that you had to factor in inflation.
I don't think Dylan hanging TVs is necessarily a great bit. I think 2C, it's probably too high or too low, however you look at it. However, Raw Meat Experiment does nothing for me. Don't really enjoy it too much at all. So Dylan hanging TVs goes through.
Imagine not slonking.
Just let it be known that I voted in favor of slonkers, and I will not ever have to worry about that being on my
That
ranking.
Instagram page is just grotesque.
What are you talking about?
It's gross.
What are you talking? I've learned so much from him.
What do
you
learn?
You don't respect the animals you eat?
Oh, wow. We are about to have a tough matchup for somebody in the room. Number 10, the Coles Cash King versus number 7, Real or Fake.
Typo
Our
alert.
first typo at the bracket.
Be nice. Be nice. Randy crushed this.
He did.
We got a lot of Randy coming up in the next few, which makes me feel, it's going to make me feel less bad about voting against him at some point. Randy, as we know, is the Coles Cash King. He runs a whole scheme to get free Coles Cash, which is pretty just amazing, honestly. And then Real or Fake is obviously a bit that we've done that has gone macro viral on TikTok. And for that reason, I think I got to go with Real or Fake right now.
It's crazy. I went viral on TikTok like a few times, actually. It's nuts.
Well, going viral is actually a million likes.
I support the Coles Cash King, the KCK himself. The Boilermaker himself.
The onus is all over you right now, Dylan.
The wackiest of the trimbackiest.
Maybe if Randy didn't double up on Purdue gear today, I might consider pushing him through. But Real or Fake wins this one.
Oh, that bit
Bye-bye.
sucks. That's a bad bit.
Our next one, College Hunks versus Randy's Wagon. I mean, this is just...
I'm going to get the college chunks on the line here in the next couple of days.
You
are.
are.
We have to book them.
Yes, we do. Yes,
Look,
we do.
By the way, can we get some content out of hiring the college chunks to move our office, please? Can we have cameras?
Yeah, when
ready?
they show up, we got to be shirtless for them.
I'm going to have a couple of cold beers waiting for him.
What are y'all doing?
What if they showed up? We're all in like
Nothing.
acid wash jeans with like just absolutely lubed up top.
I tried to have a few over at my place the other day to watch some NIT, but they're like, you can't hire us to watch NIT
I
basketball.
bet they would love that.
Yeah.
NIT.
I was going to provide I got a case of Bud Light.
What if someone invited you over to watch the NIT tournament? Who's doing that?
Me, dude. There's SMU. And OU is
A&M.
other teams. A&M.
They have a new rival truck that's actually been rolling around town. I've been trying to hire them to come over and watch some like English Premier League games with me.
Something with lads.
They're called the Uni Lads.
Okay. I prefer my hunks from college.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
fine. It's going number 6, College Hunks versus number 11, Randy's Wagon. Are you man enough to vote against Randy's ass?
They show up and we're like, "Where do you guys go to college? Like, show me your transcripts. I want to know what's going on here."
Yeah, we need to confirm that
Are
each
you
of you are
really
in
in college?
college
Do you have a
like
copy?
You're clearly hunky, but
Do you have a copy of that business plan you developed and showed me back in the day, like
Mhm.
for that spinoff? It was College Spunks.
wasn't it Meat Spinoff?
David, college spunks.
It's your fucking business plan, not mine.
Jesus.
The hunks are moving through for the D-man. Randy's Wagon is. I don't support us objectifying.
That's
Randy's
true. We
Wagon.
could get canceled if we
The
voted through
listeners, this
Randy's
is on
Wagon.
the list. I'm disappointed in the
Seriously,
listeners.
why would anyone do that?
Listeners have really failed us.
Honestly,
You know, I'm kind of at a. I don't use the College Hunks, or I haven't previously to move, and so I'm not as experienced. So I think I'm just gonna have to vote for Randy's ass right now. I stand Randy's ass.
hunks are moving on.
Get the hunks moving.
Oh,
Sorry, Randy.
yeah.
Another Randy matchup. We've got Randy's Party Pod, which will be featured tomorrow on Circling Back Patreon, patreon.com/Circling Back Podcast, versus Tiny Dylan and Giant KJ at the number 3 seed. This is a hard matchup.
man.
Upset alert.
What are we gonna do?
Upset alert.
Randy, your party pod drew a tough first round matchup here.
So, Dylan, you're calling upset alert, which means I think you're going to vote for the 14 seed, Randy's Party Pod.
So KJ being just bigger than me, generally speaking, and being in the foreground of the camera angle, and sometimes I kind of slump a little bit. That's all that was. It was just camera trickery and him being a little bit bigger than me.
I don't know if it was trickery.
It was trickery, and then some Photoshop skills. Just
Trickery.
They
Like
use
Randy's.
They use the sorcery.
Randy's like strategically set this whole thing up.
I'm voting for Randy's Party Pod.
Oh, are you? I'm voting for number 3, Tiny Dylan, Giant
Oh,
KJ.
you're gonna put me in this position? Man, Randy's party pod, he does put a lot of work into it. And it's I enjoy doing it. It's always
There's a butt coming.
when the that was the previous bracket. It's not how it works. I always laugh when he hits the theme music for that pod because it's so bad. It's
No,
good.
don't get me wrong. I
Bam,
love Randy's
bam,
Party Pods.
Bam, bam, bam. See, I can even remember it. I can sing it if you want. But Tiny Dylan, I mean, it's just the fact that KJ is like 6'8". He looks 6'8" in the video.
He does look very big.
He looks. I mean, number 3, Tiny Dylan, Giant KJ moves on.
Sorry, Randy. You just had a tough run there, but I still respect the hell out of you and love you.
Dylan,
Let the record show I voted for you, Randy.
Dylan, you kind of look like a guy who's realizing where this is going, like long term.
Yeah.
For
Yeah. It is what we thought it was.
what if we just make it Giant KJ, take off Tiny Dylan? make
Yeah.
that the
What if
win?
you're not tiny and KJ's just huge?
It's hilarious that KJ's just enormous.
We've got Let Me Be the First versus Secret to a Long Life.
Oh yeah.
That should not be a 13 seed.
I have lentil soup
Yeah.
every morning.
single crumb of lentil
every morning. Lentil.
One lentil. I put it on my
And,
tongue and I let it sit there and dissolve throughout the day.
And one highball of just
That's so.
straight bourbon.
That's how I get my protein.
Lentil.
I have 1 gram of protein per day, and it's from the single lentil. We'll leave the light on for you.
I don't think I can vote against Let Me Be the First, though.
That
We've even done it today as a bit.
we can't get a Instagram, like a celebratory Instagram off without somebody just chiming in that.
Will, I think you being so good at doing an old person's voice makes me love this bit more than I probably should. But I do love Secret to a Long Life.
I do too, and I also appreciate that people send me these all the time on Twitter now. If someone's out there and they drink 1 Miller High Life a day, like I'm getting that DM almost immediately.
It's the champagne
Yeah.
of beers.
Yeah, I
Miller
can't drink
High
actual
Life.
champagne anymore because I was drinking a bottle a day, getting super fucked up.
Super fucked up.
I was getting too drunk to drive. I had to sit at home all day in
It's good that you don't drink and drive.
my lazy boy.
And I'm 116 years old.
What are you voting for, Dave?
Is the onus on me?
I don't know.
I'm voting Secret to a Long Life.
Oh,
Has Will voted?
I thought he did. Sorry. I'm gonna go let me be the first just because it's so prevalent.
I think I already said I was voting for number 4. Let me be the first goes through. Sorry. I do love Secret to a Long Life. We have another 5-12 seed. You know the upsets be coming. We got Dylan putting pizza on the company card at the 5 seed and Jeff Pesos at the 12 seed.
Just pizza?
I still owe the company $73.
Yeah, Dylan also put his dog's vet appointment on the company card the other day, which he thought he could slide by us.
Total accident.
Dave and I were doing an audit of Dylan's credit card purchases.
Are we paying your auto insurance too?
My card looks just like
you just
the
got a new
company
car.
card.
Are we paying for that? Is that a company car?
Don't worry about it.
It's a write-off. My dad's an accountant.
I'd kind of like Dylan putting pizza on the company card being a thing because that means that I can have like a couple mistakes on the company card and still be like, well, Dylan did it twice.
$150 worth of mistakes.
Yeah. So I'm going to go with number 5, Dylan putting pizza on the company card because that's going to buy me some time later in life. I did enjoy Jeff Pesos though, and it was your Instagram that you got off from Cabo, Dave, was one of the better ones that we've had collectively as a group all year.
Which is kind of crazy because you didn't take the photo.
I know.
You weren't with me in Mexico.
I know. I wish I would have been.
That picture was okay.
It did numbers. At DC Rough on Instagram
It was all right.
if you want to check it out. Thank you, Will.
I've seen better Cabo performances.
What are you voting for?
You voted for Pesos?
I forgot you went to Cabo.
I voted for Dylan putting pizza on the company card.
Oh.
This puts Dylan in a tough spot.
I'm going to vote for Jeff Pesos.
Okay.
Which is basically just a non-vote for Dylan putting pizza on the company
Does it
card.
pain
It was
you
a
to
total
vote for
accident.
Jeff over, your own bit, personal bit?
Whoever wins this one will get bounced next round for sure. Just saying.
Who's going through?
They're both kind of mid.
Since Dylan putting pizza on the company card seems to be an ongoing and evolving bit, a situation we will continue to monitor. I'm putting Dylan through. I'm putting
Very cool.
Dylan's company card habits through. I'm sorry, Jeff Pesos. Maybe we'll see you again in a couple months. Who
Remember
knows?
last year El Glazidente won with 2 votes each time? I voted against it from rounds 1 all the way through.
Hard to say. We'd have to run the tape there. We got number 8 versus number 9 asking Dylan about colors versus number 9. Ooh-wee!
I protest. I feel bad for Dylan's color.
Yeah, my disability has become a bit.
Yeah, I don't make fun of disability, so I'm not sure how this got on here. I have to go with number 9, ooh-wee.
It's really fun to say, too. Ooh-wee!
I mean, it's around the house, just dropping that, like you're tossing the baby in the air or something. It just
Be
applies.
careful with that, though.
I'm going ooh-wee. We got vaulted ceilings.
Oh, shit.
Wow,
Well,
what's the damage on that?
Surely that's on here, right?
Number 16, Mr. Binge Watch goes up against number 1, Bing Bong, Super Fantastic,
Oh.
Kablamo et al.
That's
What
a
is
tough draw, Davey.
Yeah.
Sorry.
What is that?
I'm sorry that Mr. Binge Watch has to go up against the Bing Bong, Super Fantastic, Kablamo.
I'm not. It's basically the same bit repurposed into chips and salsa guy. It's the same. It's the same character.
You're just binging chips and salsa.
I've been binging the Marvel movies. Have you watched these?
Is it also the guy you meet at the bar who
Yeah,
just
maybe.
initiates bullshit small talk with
Pure
you?
coincidence.
How do you guys make money?
That's cool. You still guys doing the radio thing?
Yeah, how are the kids?
Right
For
on.
me, if I sit down and like
So what's your podcast
put
about?
on Netflix, I can't watch just one episode. I just can't.
Right.
Because it's like I can watch the next one right thereafter.
Yeah.
Bing Bong goes through. That is,
Yeah, it's
the
going
king
It's going
bit.
through.
Let's go.
Bing Bong's going through. Before we get to our other side of the bracket, let's hear from our friends over at Stamps.com. Time is money, and don't waste either with repeated trips to the post office. With Stamps.com, you can skip the trip and focus on how to take your small business to the next level. Stamps.com lets you print official postage right from your computer, and it saves you money in the process so you can spend less time at the post office and more time making your customers happy. Stamps.com, if you're unfamiliar, saves you time, money, and stress. And for more than 20 years, they've been indispensable for over 1 million businesses. They even give you access to all the post office and UPS shipping services that you need right from your computer. And you can get discounts of up to 40% off USPS rates and up to 76% off UPS rates. All you need, Stamps.com and a printer, baby. And you can ship any letter, any package, anywhere you want to send. Dylan, you have a printer, not to brag.
Yeah, I basically have a whole biz center right at home.
Yeah, it's a biz hub.
Printing my stamps like crazy. I'll print stamps for you, dog.
I mean, yeah.
Straight up.
I need you to because I
know.
need a new printer. So whether you're an office sending invoices, a side hustle Etsy shop, or a full-blown warehouse shipping out orders, Stamps.com will make your life easier. All you need is a computer and a standard printer, no special supplies or equipment. You're up and running in minutes, printing official postage of any letter, any package, anywhere you want to send it. Want to know how you can get Stamps.com, Dylan?
Tell me.
Stop overpaying for shipping with Stamps.com. Sign up with promo code CirclingBack for a special offer that includes a 4-week trial, free postage, and a digital scale. No long-term commitments or contracts. Just go to Stamps.com, click the little microphone at the top of the page, and enter Circling Back, no space in between them, and boom, you got it all sitting right there.
So I've had to pee very badly, and I was going to get up right before little P-boy did, as he always does.
We're calling him Little P-Boy.
I have to go so bad. I'm sorry.
All right, Will Solo on the mic right now. This is the Will Show. Everyone welcome.
Hey, why is there a laptop open with Brett's stream? Just playing live? Oh. Sorry, that Celsius hit me hard.
I kind of wish you guys would have just both left and just let me with Stamps.com.
I mean,
read.
that
I could
would've made
have
more
just been
sense.
vibing in the stew.
That would have made more sense.
To everyone who went and voted for this, we really do thank you. We don't have a prize for the winning bracket, but we will have one. I promise you.
I'll acknowledge you on the pod.
If you are participating and you're doing well with everything, please just make sure to keep track of it, because at the end we're gonna have to get in contact with you. And I think the year before last we couldn't even get in contact. We couldn't even get in contact with our winner.
Oh yeah, who was that?
One of these, I need Dylan back here so I can vote against what we have in the number 1 versus number 16.
This is a no-brainer. Hey, so what'd you shoot at Lions?
It was a very scrappy, very ugly 91, Dave. I took 100.
It's okay.
I took 186 strokes on the course this week. Not good. You know, I was having trouble getting off the tee. Honestly, the greens out at Lions Municipal right now are just absolutely humming out there. It's just really nice stuff.
What is a Sunday round, prime weather? How long is that going? Like, can you do that in sub 5?
We finished yesterday in 4 hours and 15 minutes.
Oh, that's really good.
It wasn't bad.
I mean, considering like it's Lions and yesterday was great weather.
We were playing behind some dudes yesterday who all had I'm not going to out them, but they all had collegiate golf bags.
Can I guess?
And you won't guess it. Very random school.
Norfolk State.
Fuck. And I will say that we went up to one of the more difficult holes, number 16, which is one of the most picturesque holes. I think Ben Crenshaw's favorite hole on the course. And you're supposed to pull a smaller club there for fear of not hitting the fairway. These guys were up there with 3-woods, just dropping dimes right ahead of the hazard. Never seen anything like it.
Klein had a 3-wood at Spanish Oaks that we should probably just acknowledge that there's a par 4 that's drivable, and it's about 290. Did we talk about this?
No.
Nope. And he almost drained it.
Klein had a 3-wood, just a beautiful, I don't know why I said it like that, beautiful fade, and put it to 3 feet. So much so that our 4 caddy was in the middle of the fairway, started running, sprinting to the green.
3 feet? Oh, so he made his eagle putt then, right?
No.
Oh, so I guess he made his birdie putt then, right?
You gave it to him. You gave it to him. This is a big day.
Number 1,
I feel so much better after that.
the
tinky.
Dick Saloon versus number 16, Breathy Laugh.
Sometimes a good tinky will just change the whole dynamic of the day.
That is facts.
Dude, you know, a lot of people say it's like half, what is it?
You know,
A
if
good
I was a Dutch exchange student from the year 2004, I might say that a good piss is like half coming.
Like the seasoning.
Yeah. I have to vote against Breathy Laugh because it was shortly after the episode where we started doing the Breathy Laugh that I realized that we were just actively like trying to give each other COVID the entire time.
Man,
Success.
this is a tough draw for Breathy Lab. Did not deserve to be a 16 seed, in my opinion. This
Breath
is a
Laugh
great bet.
I can't even do it anymore because I had the flu 3 weeks ago and I got this lingering cough. And
Yeah, it's a lot harder to do after I got COVID.
they don't tell you that. Fauci, whatever, doesn't tell you that that's one of the long-term things.
No, Fauci's what you call him behind closed doors.
Uh-huh.
Don't you call him Fake
Yeah.
Chi?
Yeah, Fauci. Nice. Ivermectin. Oh, I'm going to get us banned. Sorry. I won't do Jim Rome's takes on ivermectin. I apologize.
Hey, did Hia ever make the bracket?
I
was
don't know.
last year.
Dylan will see.
No, it wasn't this year.
Dick Saloon.
Dick Saloon goes through.
Dick Saloon, that's a power player here. Yeah.
Our next one, 9 versus 8. Borat, my wife, versus
Okay.
number 8. Nobu spinach salad.
I mean, come on.
This is honestly one of the easiest matchups I've had yet.
I
And it's an
secretly
8 versus
hate.
9.
I hate the Borat bit, and it makes no sense because I can't stop doing it, and I hate myself.
Well, you're a
for
big
it.
movie quoter guy.
Yeah, I am, man. It's probably 75% of my humor.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, lock it up. Nobu spinach salad. I mean, as someone who's also eaten a Nobu,
How excited are you to try it? Will?
So I
big takeaway
I
is
would
the
like to
salad.
announce that when we go to Cabo San Lucas, we're staying at the Nobu Hotel for Dylan's wedding stuff, and I will be doing a live review of the Nobu spinach salad.
I can't wait for this.
Nice.
Can I be sitting there with you?
Maybe
I won't try and sway you.
I will be rating it on a binary scale of being
Listen,
either yes or ish. Don't think so.
just keep in mind it's a spinach salad.
It's the takeaway.
Don't
It's what Nobu's known for.
don't give us your revisionist
Judge it for
history
what
right
it
now.
is. Don't compare it to like the best food you've ever had. Compare it to the best spinach salad you've ever had.
Spinach salad's going through for me. It's not
Spinach
even
salad's
close.
going through.
It's
you
going
don't
through
need
for
to
me
vote.
as well. Yeah.
Our number 5 versus 12. You guys know that there's a lot of 5 versus 12 upsets in the world.
It's not this one. I can tell you that.
Perfectly Tiny Arms versus Dave's Baked Potato Initiative at the number 12
it was
seed.
one time.
Did y'all see the? It got a little play yesterday. That NFT guy with the most perfect tiny arms you've ever seen.
Yeah, he had great
Yeah.
tiny arms.
Who is that?
No, I think he's the. Is he
That guy's
Ethereum?
a caricature.
Yeah,
He's the
Ethereum
guy.
Ethereum guy.
Oh yeah, he's a crypto guy.
Yeah, blockchain.
But it's all the same dumb shit,
Oh,
right?
ETH
It's not.
clones.
I mean, yeah, it's all the future. but-
Blockchain. It's all blockchain.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know why that voice just won't go.
No
away.
one knows what blockchain really means.
Perfectly tiny arms is.
It's going through.
It's going.
I don't
through.
understand how it doesn't go through here. I loved your baked potato initiative, Dave, and it kind of
no
did
one
make
else
it
did.
did want me having more baked potatoes, but yeah.
No, it's not. Wasn't even a bit.
I had a twice baked potato last night. Facts.
They baked it twice?
Twice.
That's
Is
fast.
that a mistake or?
No, it was part of the whole. That's why they're called twice baked. You're supposed to bake them twice.
Hey babe, did we put these in already?
So you bake it once, and then you mix all the stuff together. You put it back on the potato,
Ooh.
and you bake it again.
That sounds good.
What is it if you bake it once, put all the stuff, and then put it in the microwave?
I don't know. That's just a baked potato that you're reheating.
But what if it's already been
Unnecessarily-
heated?
It's a
Unnecessarily.
baked reheated potato.
Okay.
That's what it is. I
I'm just
thrice
thinking
bake.
outside the box, dude.
I
Don't
thrice
jump down
bake
my
mine.
throat.
Number 13, throwing that ass in a circle versus number 4. She's a 10, but
Ooh.
she's a 10, but really only makes appearances on the Patreon.
Yeah. Because people like to ask about them. That's
Yep.
why.
Yep. Patreon.com/Circling Back Podcast for those thinking about it. I don't know which one here.
She's a 10, but she doesn't throw that ass in a circle. What are you doing?
I'm moving on.
Throwing that ass in a circle for me is going through. I'm sorry.
I'm fine with that.
At the end of the day,
I'll
there's just
hop on.
nothing better than going home, turning on the record player, and just throwing that ass in a circle.
Right. Record play. Like, what are you listening to?
Fleetwood Mac.
Like Dean Martin? Fleetwood Mac?
Yeah. Rumors album.
I've never thrown my ass in a circle to Fleetwood Mac. Maybe I'll try tonight.
Yeah. Never break the chain. Blockchain.
Throwing that ass in a circle goes through.
Okay. I guess I don't need to vote.
That's a big upset.
This is a tasty matchup right here. We got number 3, Will ratioing Dylan versus number 14, Dylan going viral on TikTok.
This is not this is a pretty easy one.
Are you not gonna vote for yourself going viral? You're the viral guy on TikTok.
I've done a lot for this company, including going viral numerous times. But even though I am the one being ratioed, getting ratioed is funny. The videos that you make are kind of fantastic.
I think I've only spent a weekend ratioing you like twice in the last
Twice.
year, but
Yeah.
both of those weekends have been two of my favorite weekends that I've ever had on Twitter.
And it's annoying because you call your shot to like, yeah, I'm going to ratio you all weekend, and then you actually do it.
I'm going to ratio the number 14 seed right now and vote for number 3, Will ratioing Dylan.
Yeah, that's
Ooh.
going through.
Sorry, bitch.
I was gonna give Dylan the nod going viral because I think he needs a dub in this tournament, but there's no doubt, there's no denying that Will ratioing Dylan
Oh,
is
no,
the winner.
Randy. Okay.
Oh,
Good save.
Randy's freaking out with these layers on this
Good
document
save.
right now, but he's killing it.
Hey, by the way, on tweets, why did you? I don't want to call you out. It's kind of weird to do it on the pod. Why did you steal my tweet the other day? Like word for
Yeah, why
word.
did you steal his tweet the other day?
Like you took out like 3 words.
Happy Spiffgate to you, Dave. That should be on here.
It's a
Copy pasting
so
each other's
dumb.
tweets.
It's so dumb, but it is.
Your
a real
tweet
thing.
did freaking numbers.
I did the same thing to you before New Orleans. You tweeted from the airport,
Yes.
and I just stole your tweet.
About switching into sicko mode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
the idea that the mental gymnastics to justify like not doing anything on spring break because like you just don't want to go to the beach. You're just
Dude,
gonna sit at home and drink.
We thought we were hilarious.
To be fair, it is hilarious, but it's
We went to so we didn't actually stay in town. We went to my mom and stepdad's house at the time. That's where we spent like 3 days. And finally we were like, I was like, man, I kind of just want you guys to leave. Like I had just Shitty was among the group.
That's a tough nickname.
shit, man.
Yes.
That's a rough nickname.
Shitty was
You
there.
get
it
it.
was not one of mine.
Oh, Shitty was there and teabagged
You gotta stop teabagging the
Teabag
homies.
Cheeser.
Okay.
He's like sack on mouth teabagged him. He was
That's-
asleep.
that
It was, and that's why he's
Dude, that's
shitty.
classic shitty.
It really is classic shitty behavior.
How do you teabag Cheeser like that? You know, dude, this is a skit. Are you doing a bit
I
from
swear.
Real Bros?
Those are real
So
people.
Cheeser got his nickname. Well, he loves cheese,
Was Tatro there?
He
It's
was
not
really
even
loves
a Coke
cheese.
thing.
but we were in. This is true. This actually was over spring break too. We were at Strib.
Was it over spring break or Spiffgadai?
we were at Stribs' cabin in New Mexico, and Cheeser got really high one night, and he passed out, and he woke up like he kind of came to a little bit, and there were some Cheetos on the ground, and he just like reached for the Cheetos and started eating them. Then he passed out again. We're like, this dude loves cheese. This dude loves cheese. So
That's
we
a tough
started
look.
calling him Cheeser.
That's
Yeah.
very tough.
Cheeser.
This is but Spiff get good times. Shitty and don't have Shitty and Cheeser at the same place together. It's bad shit.
It'll be
will
high
happen.
tea.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry.
11, Micah being retired versus number 6, Seinfeld and Ants marching soundbite.
I forgot Mike is retired.
I got bad news. Both Seinfeld and Ants marching are off the board right now.
What the hell?
I can put them back on if you
I
want
don't
me
like
to.
that.
I might have done something over it.
No,
When
it was,
Will was
both were
gone.
my fault.
You know, I'm a big Seinfeld guy, but B, I enjoyed this bit a lot. So I'm the Seinfeld soundbite guy. Voting him through.
I like the Ants marching soundbite more than I like Seinfeld. Like, I wish I had it on there when you told me that Cheeser got teabagged by Shitty. Because that's an immediate time to use the Ants marching soundbite.
Hey, Toad was there too, by the way.
These are all real nicknames. I can confirm.
And they were all there.
Yeah. Trying to think of any. I wasn't there. I don't. This is. But I'm trying to think. Like, there's got to be another good
Shitty
one.
drank 50 Natty Lights in one day
Okay, that's
during Spiffgadai.
there's too many beers.
That's true. It's too many.
What are you voting for?
Micah being retired, yet somehow like still participating somewhat frequently in the pod.
So some would argue he's doing more content since he retired.
He is.
does a
He's
newsletter.
even
LinkedIn. He is.
He's linking with like world famous bloggers right now. He's just out here at Matt's El Rancho hanging out with Champagne and Chanel.
Yeah.
This
I
guy's
knew
out
that-
here doing it.
I knew that young lady was famous when they sat down. I knew there was something going on there.
She's famous. I've seen her there numerous times. She loves Matt's El Rancho.
Oh, she lives in Austin.
Yeah, I don't know if she lives in Austin. She loves Matt's El Rancho though. Sally always points her out. Oh, there she is.
He has 1.1 million followers.
That's more than we have.
Yeah.
He should. Why was he holding your baby in that photo?
'Cause I don't know. We thought it was funnier to have him holding a random baby.
It is. If you
It also
know.
made him less threatening.
Well, he's Uncle Micah.
That's a great point.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like this
Like,
guy looks pretty
oh,
creepy,
this
but
guy's
he's holding a
kid, can't
baby.
tell him
So
Yeah.
okay, I'll take a picture with him.
I'm going with Micah being retired.
Oh wow, that's an upset.
Anytime we can talk Micah, I'm in.
Thank you, Will.
That means a
Bye-bye.
lot. So glad.
What are we
to be
going
here.
with? Did that win? Did that go through?
I already voted Seinfeld. What did Dave pick?
I did Micah.
Oh,
Okay.
number 7 versus number 10. Number 7 is not until I've had my coffee. And number 10 is Dave eating 4 slices of pizza. It was actually 3 slices of
actually
pizza, wasn't
3.
it?
Yeah,
Mhm.
that changes things.
There wasn't enough pizza there for 4.
Yeah, it was what? 6 adults, 3 children, 2 large pizzas from Desano, and I went back for the 3rd slice.
Hey.
Honestly, like to date, that's probably my most impressive feat. So I've got to put Dave eating 3 slices of pizza that day through.
What are you thinking, Dylan?
Also, I'll
I
just say it. Big Cat kind of dominates the coffee bit.
I still don't know if I can vote against the coffee.
He does dominate it, but he didn't beat us to it.
That is facts.
He could take anything from us, really.
He didn't take it from us.
Yeah, I don't.
I know unintentionally he did. I mean, he's not like he stole it.
I associate both of these heavily with Dave, and
Well, you were there, dude.
as someone who also ate 3 slices that day,
Did you really?
I did on the
Wow.
low.
I also had 3.
What?
But it was my party. I can eat 3
true.
slices if I want.
I'm going with number 7. Onus is all over Dylan right now.
Wow.
I'm also going not until I've had my coffee.
Wow.
It's a fun bit, man.
Did that day mean nothing to you?
I mean, you had 3 slices of pizza.
Yeah, that's what it says.
Right.
That's the bit.
Mm-hmm.
Number 15, bar reviews versus number 2,
come on.
Cosmo bartender. I mean,
follow me?
Wow. Bartender's moving on.
yeah, this matchup's going to go real quick. We're going to vote real quick and get through it.
A 2nd seed, a 2 seed,
Guy walks in.
15
Yep.
seed.
He's got a bowl. Inside the bowl, lentil soup. See where I'm going with this? I don't know. Did he eat the
Matzo
soup?
Rancho, chip salsa. You follow me?
Dinner's
I
canceled.
fucking love that guy. I love him.
To go box.
See where I'm going with this?
You got to get the full effect of this guy. You got to watch the video because there is a slight nod of head that really.
And he tucked his chin every time he delivered one of those lines. You follow me? And
Yeah,
he
his
looked up
neck-
at you.
His
Yeah.
neck movement was.
See where I'm going with
Yeah.
His
this?
range of motion was quite
It was
impressive
incredible.
for a man of his age.
That guy's going through. Let's just move on to the next one.
Yep. Number 2, we're now in the bird dog side of the bracket. Number 2, black coffee, no creamer versus number 15, ladies and gentlemen, The Weekend.
Oh man.
This is easy for me.
This.
As
Sorry,
a
this is not close.
as a man, I have to vote for black coffee, no
Yeah.
creamer.
If
Yeah.
I was a little sissy boy, or maybe a woman, I wouldn't vote for this. But
wow.
as you can see, I'm a man. I'm
It's
a
just the
man.
masculine urge to vote in
Oh my
favor of black
masculine
coffee.
urge
Dude,
is just-
look at the hair on his chest.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god, it's like it's
You-
growing as we're talking right now.
Yeah, you see that?
It's like Groot.
I am Groot.
Does Groot have a hairy chest? What is it?
No, but it's just growing.
Okay.
No, trees don't grow hair, dumbass.
Groot's growing.
You're like your superpower would be like your chest hair like grows out and like it like strangles people.
That's the worst superpower
Well, that's
of all
your.
time.
Sorry, I didn't make the rules.
The masculine urge to just
What's his superhero name?
jesty.
I was gonna say Chesty.
Chesticles.
Chester. Number 10, having a man cave versus number 7, Dave's office snack announcements.
Okay, that's logistical.
Ooh,
It's
I'm going man
office
cave.
logistics.
I'm going man cave.
I don't know why I love talking about man caves.
Well, I mean, imagine not having one.
I can't.
Yeah, it couldn't be us.
No,
We should put a man cave at our new office.
we could.
Maybe we should
Uh,
call it the man cave.
No.
No, we gotta have women. Women gotta be allowed too.
Yeah. Yeah. Because like
Because no women are allowed in my man cave at home.
The unisex cave.
Okay.
That flows pretty nicely.
People cave.
the people cave.
People cave.
That might be the worst new name for our new office. Yeah. Welcome to the people cave. I'm going number 10, man cave. Dave is the goated snack runner though.
He's okay.
He got the sweet and sassy
He's okay.
trail mix. I kind of wish we had the other ones with the
Those are-
M&Ms in them.
Those are mad
Hey,
sassy.
the sweet and sassy is both sweet and sassy.
It's almost more sassy than it is sweet.
Every bite, it's like ooh.
It's like, oh,
Wee.
you go.
Ooh. Number 6, being a noted blank guy versus number 11, get in, get out, be tactical.
Both seem like they're very old bits, but I think noted blank guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that.
Noted blank.
Get in, get out,
guy.
be tactical is definitely not this year.
I was going to vote for get in, get out, be tactical, being that our hotline is back up today, but number 6 goes on, being a noted blank
Hey.
guy.
Put the word out there. Tell them the hotline's back up.
I'm a noted hotline guy.
We need to use that video to announce that it is back up,
We should.
or maybe just a GIF is.
We could just tell people.
This is a hefty matchup.
Oh boy.
We got a
Oh,
14
gosh.
versus a 3. We got Dirty Bill's ass guy versus number 3, Christopher Walken impressions.
This is tough.
I hate to vote against a juicy ass twice in one bracket. I already
Wow.
voted against Randy's juicy ass.
Right. This guy's ass is almost
Have we
too
confirmed that
juicy.
Randy's not the juicy ass guy from Rainy Street?
No. Have you seen both of them in the same room at the same time?
I've never seen them both in this. Maybe I have actually.
Randy's confirming that it is in fact not him. So thank you, Randy.
As much as I do love seeing Dirty Bill Ass Guy out in the wild and just seeing that thing just walk around, I have to go with number 3, walking impressions.
Walking impressions. Walking impressions. Moving on to the next round.
That's pretty good.
That might be the best one I've ever done.
That was really good. I
Sounded
for
a
a
lot
second
like
I
him.
thought that Chris Walken was in
You
here.
thought he was here.
He's actually in
It
town
was
for
hey,
South by.
it was just me
South by.
the whole time.
Hey,
South by Southwest.
What did he do? Did he go by Soho House or anything?
Soho House. I couldn't get in.
Oh,
I
they
said
wouldn't
I-
let you in?
I said I'm Christopher Walken.
They said they don't accept walk-ins?
That's pretty good, Dave. Quick on your feet, dog.
The crowd liked it.
Crowd
dude,
loved
they're
it.
still liking it.
I love doing this. in
Hold on,
front of an
everyone
audience.
calm down. Everyone calm down. We still have more bracket to do.
Wow.
Number 4, Wilmont's versus number 13, Big Facts and the Fax Machine. I mean, Wilmont's has been a long time bit. That's kind of, the restaurant's been going through some COVID struggles lately. I just don't know if Big Facts and the Fax Machine worked well enough to overtake
I
Wilmont's.
feel like this would be a monumental upset.
Wilmons is an old bit, but I don't even care. It's a classic. It's on the Mount Rushmore. of
I don't
bits,
see it
think.
making it the Elite 8 this year, but I see it making it past the first round.
Yeah, it deserves a nod. Let's push it through.
Push it through.
Number 12, Dylan singing. You guys know that 12 and 5 seeds are always ripe for an upset.
Right. Yeah, we've been over that.
Yeah. So number 12 seed is Dylan singing versus number 5, Dave being in on Harry Potter. Squiddly-dee-doo-doo. Squiddly-dee.
Boy who lived.
Weren't you calling yourself the boy who lifts?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Don't you sleep under your staircase too?
Hey, that might come in handy today as we are now in like a high risk for damaging winds and even tornadoes.
Great.
So if you're in Central Texas, head on a swivel. It's going to be a wild afternoon.
Dylan, I love your singing,
Thank you, man. I think everyone does.
but when Dave walked in as Harry Potter for spooky season, it was an all-time happy moment for me going into a podcast. I have to go with Dave being in on Harry Potter.
I have no beef with that.
I apologize.
It's okay.
I had to binge it. You know I am.
Just so you wouldn't have to be like, oh, look at me, I'm so funny. I'll go ahead and vote it through for you, Dave. You don't have to.
That's a class act.
Thank you.
Number 8, impersonating J-Bone versus number 9, women in STEM.
Oh yeah.
I will never
I don't
go
like
against
that.
women in STEM.
Oh yeah, I'm
Yeah,
definitely going to win this
100%.
one.
Yeah.
I'm going to win this one, right?
I'm Final Four.
What, I'm
Yeah.
J-Bone.
Yeah,
Even
that one.
he called in last week. He hit the pipeline.
And he sounded exactly like that. I don't talk like that.
Oh, yeah, he definitely does not want people to vote him through.
I've never voted against a woman in STEM though, and I don't know
That's
if I
the
wanna,
thing, man.
I don't think I'm going to start now.
I support women in STEM.
I do too, but this is about bits. And the J-Bone bit is funnier to me than women in STEM. I support women in STEM, love them. but
Wow.
they're not going to win the tournament.
Dylan hates seeing women in STEM winning.
They're not going to win the tournament. If you want to give them a courtesy vote, by all means, do
I'm
it.
going with women in STEM.
Oh, it's really.
Have fun with the honest, Dave.
Only because I feel bad at how poorly I've impersonated this man. And it is in light of F1 kicking off yesterday, which, wow, that ending, man. Red Bull.
Are you freaking
what
kidding
happened,
me?
man? I'm voting the J-Bone through, man. Check out Formula Bone. I'll gas him up. How about that?
That's understandable. I get it.
That's big of you, Dave.
And you know what? I still got love for all my women in STEM. And you know what? I got people in STEM in general. I've got love for them as well. Come by the People Cave anytime.
Yeah, if you're a woman in STEM, there's always a seat for you at the People Cave.
That's so bad.
We'll leave the light on for
That is so bad.
Our final matchup of the first round of Bit Madness. Number 16 against the number 1. Number 16 is Bloody Crime Scene versus number 1. What's the damage?
Blind
It's a bloody crime scene.
crime scene.
Hey, if anybody's got a BBC login for Peaky Blinders, let me know.
I got a site for you, Dave.
They have some bloody
Oi.
crime scenes.
I got a site for you as long as you have a HDMI cord that can go from your laptop to your TV. You follow me?
Oh, yeah? Cord? USB.
The
little HDMI.
site.
It's going to connect from your computer to your television, and this you don't have to pay for this. If you follow me,
Yeah, please send me the link or whatever. I'm in for this.
might do it in an incognito window.
Oh wow.
You don't want the feds coming after
What's
you.
that? I don't know what that is. I never used it.
You follow me?
Didn't they used to call you Mr. Incognito?
I don't know. I don't believe so. No.
They could have.
Incognito.
Man, tough draw for Bloody
Okay.
Crime Scene, which I really do enjoy. Of course, originated during the real or fake pre-workout seg.
Is that right? How do you remember that?
Because the name
'Cause
of
he went
name of one of my fake pre-workouts was called Bloody Crime Scene,
oh.
and you started going Bloody Crime Scene.
What's the damage though?
What's the damage is great.
I really want to vote for Bloody Crime Scene
It's-
for some
it's
reason,
really
but like
fun.
I feel like I have to vote for What's the Damage.
The seating throws you. Don't let the seating get in your head. Pretend the numbers aren't there.
Scene.
I feel like Bloody Crime Scene should have been a 15 scene.
a bloody crime scene.
What are you guys going for?
Ooh.
I'm going damage.
Yeah, we got to go. What's the damage?
All right.
Sad to see Bloody Crime Scene go, though.
We'll be back on Wednesday doing the next round, and then after that, I think we're going to start combining rounds.
Did we just set a record for the longest episode?
It's a pretty long one today. I
We
don't
didn't
hate
even get
it.
to go goblin mode.
Yeah, we didn't even get to go Goblin mode today. That's upsetting. We can go Goblin mode on the start of the next episode.
All right.
I woke up in Goblin mode.
Am I gonna have to keep this window open on the
Yep,
Guardian?
you can't close out, or else you're gonna
Son
lose.
of a-
You're gonna lose your free read on that site, David.
God dang it! They said I've done 9 for the year.
Remember Goblin Core?
That's where we heard that.
Yeah.
Real or fake aesthetics. To everyone who voted, to everyone who's participating, thank you. This is very fun. This is very much a listener-driven endeavor, and we appreciate it. It makes it really easy on us to go through and have fun doing this. So to everyone who's out there who's contributed, we very much thank you.
Hey, this one's for you guys. This one's for the people.
This one's for the humans.
And all you people, you're welcome in our cave anytime.
Mhm.
This one's for
Dylan, are they welcome in our cave?
It's the People Cave, of course.
Thank you.
All people welcome.
If you're a person and you want to stop by the People Cave,
That sucks so bad.
People Cave is good, dude.
I kind of love it.
It's gonna stick.
Are we allowed?
Mm,
Let's check the lease. Are we allowed to put a big neon sign up,
People Cave.
like out front? Doesn't say Wash Me. It just says People Cave.
That's so stupid. All right, let's get out of here. Bye.